Okay, so welcome everybody to our Team Legacy call. It is, let's see, May 13th, Monday, May 13th is our second Monday of the month where we get our whole team together and just do a little bit of training. So Tasha has bit the bullet and decided to help lead this call with me this week since Kim is out of town. She is in Dallas, and I know she's going to bring back some very exciting news. I just can't even wait. I just can't even wait to hear what they're discussing down there. So if any of you guys are excited like me, like I'm always up for a good incentive, and when they do stuff like this, like I just feel like a good incentive is coming. So hold on to your britches, everybody. um that kind of stuff just fires me up, so I can't even wait until she comes. So we're going to talk today about, we're just going to kind of continue along the vein of what you guys, several of you guys were talking about last week, along the vein of inviting. But before we do that, we want to make sure that we recognize anybody who has done something. Like if you promoted if you promoted at the end of April, or if you qualified your business for the first time, which I know we've got a couple of those last month. We just like to make sure that we recognize everybody. And let me put it on gallery just so that I can see who's all on the call. So, hey, Andrea, I see you popped on. Okay, so if you promoted, I don't think anyone on this call so far has promoted last month. So let's just skip that and go to, what did I say? Oh, qualified your business. If you qualified your business last month. Let's see a little quick show of hands if you qualified. Hey, Robin, LaShawn, Andrea.
We're looking for first-time qualifiers?
Either, anybody.
Oh, okay, then I'm
yeah, we're gonna recognize her, because that's a lot of what we've been doing, a lot of focusing on getting people to jackpot businesses. So, and I know Tiffany also, she can't show me her hand, but I know she also did. So congratulations, that's a huge thing. That is a very huge thing. There she goes. That's huge. And what that means is you're earning extra. That means the company is looking at your business and saying, you are at a lucrative place. You can actually make this a good, legit business moving forward. You're earning an extra bonus. They're willing to give you an extra bonus, 5% on your downline. And so that's a huge thing. I once heard someone describe the jackpot business, or getting to a qualified business, as standing at almost like the like penthouse of a very, very tall building, looking out on the balcony of a penthouse like apartment, and just taking a gander at what's available to you. And like thinking, okay, this, like just kind of getting a good look of all of the stuff that's out there. And that's what getting to a qualified business is. It gets you to a good look at what's available for the taking. So just always keep that in mind when you think about how important that qualified business is. All right. So, moving on to events and how important they are. You guys have heard this. You're going to hear it a million times. Events are the cornerstone of our business. I've also heard it said that events are like incubators for leaders. And I know I'm looking at the faces on here, and I'm looking at a lot of leaders on this call. These are people who I know have shown up at a lot of events. They have invited people to events, and I can agree with that statement. It's very true that what events are able to do to your business is powerful. And so that's why we spend some time talking about events and talking about how to invite and get people to events. There's even a little bit of promoting, skills that's involved, but definitely just getting used to inviting people to come to all the different kinds of events, whether it's a live event, whether it's a Facebook event, if it is a big rock event or a destination event like what Austin would be, or one of these boot camps that's happening over the summer. One of the what are they calling those? Summer tour summits. Yes, summer summits. Thank you. So regardless, doing and making sure that you're including events on your calendar. I think Eric Rory says that, show me your calendar, I'll show you your business, or I'll show you basically how lucrative your business is going to be, according to what's on your calendar. So that's a legit statement right there. So, and I can always tell a difference if I don't have very many events on my calendar. There's not a whole lot of growth happening in my business. So I don't know if you guys have seen that in your business yet, but there definitely tends to be kind of a lull when there's not a whole lot going on my end when it comes to activity and inviting people to hear more about what's going on. So what we thought we'd do tonight is Tasha and I are going to do a little bit of role playing, and she's going to invite me, a prospect, or either a prospective customer or a prospective business person to be added to her team. And we're just going to kind of give you guys some ideas of some verbiage and even like a little bit of how you can get through like certain objections. Okay. So Tasha.
Yes.
You ready?
Yes. And this one, I guess, is not focused on a event, but you could certainly roll it into an event after that. But anyway, and we're adapting. This is the things that Kim shared with us last time.
Oh yeah.
Kind of a text blitzing, but we're adapting it a little more of like a phone call situation. As you know, everyone recommends that we use our voices a little bit more, but you don't always get someone to answer on the phone. So anyway, so we'll go ring, ring.
Hello.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Hi, Rihanna.
Hi.
I gave you this call because I just love your commitment to your health, and I want you to know how much I appreciate you as a customer.
Oh, thanks. You're so sweet.
Well, and you know what? I thought of you today because I know you love your Juice Plus, and our company has an exciting new program for people that want to help us spread the word about it and make some extra money. So I'm looking for some awesome business partners that are fun, positive, and interested in helping others, because this is our mission. Now, I'm not sure if it's something you're interested in, but you are the ideal person, I think, because I would love to have you as a business partner since you're so fun and you always have such a positive attitude. Yeah. If I sent you a link to a short video, would you take a peek at it and let me know what you think?
You know what? You are so, like, you were reading my mind, because I was thinking, I love my product so much, and I was thinking I'd love to have a way to be able to get my hands on it a little bit cheaper. So I would absolutely like to take a closer look.
Oh, that's so exciting. I was hoping you would have that response. So I'm going to send you that video here shortly. Do you think you'd have time to take a look at it today and I could check back with you, say 5 o'clock?
I don't think today will work. Can you check it back with me tomorrow?
Absolutely. You know what? I'll send that over here in a little bit, and you look when you're able to, and then I'll check in with you tomorrow afternoon and see what you think.
Okay, that will work. Looking forward to it.
Good to talk to you, Rihanna.
Okay, goodbye.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, so which one was that? Because we're going to flip-flop it. Which one was that?
Okay, that was...
That's Sarah?
Yeah, that was Sarah.
Okay, so I'm going to be the one now that I'm going to use that same verbiage with her, but
I have a question.
Yes.
Oh, go ahead.
Sorry. Would you say, like, whenever you first like call them up, hey, do you have a quick minute? Because sometimes people don't always have like a minute. Would you say that or not?
Sure. Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. So, but she's going to give me a little bit of an objection, just basically based off of her, maybe she's done something and maybe she's not really sure about joining the business. She doesn't want to do one of those things, or maybe she's already done, something like a network marketing, business before. So she's going to give me an objection. All right. And then we're going to kind of go from the flip side of somebody who's not necessarily as chipper and ready to accept it like I just did. Okay. You guys ready? Okay. Hey, Tasha, how are you?
Oh, hi, Rihanna. I'm doing well, thanks.
Good. Do you have a quick minute? I wanted to just touch base with you just real quick.
Sure.
Okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure I let you know I love so much your commitment to your health, and I want you to know how much I appreciate you as a customer. It's just been such a valuable thing over this last year or so, and I just want to make sure you know how important that is to me. And I thought of you today because I know you love your Juice Plus so much, and our company actually has an exciting new program for people that want to help us spread the word about this healthy living and make some extra money possibly. And I am actually looking for some awesome business partners that are fun, that are positive, and that are kind of passionate about helping others, because this is actually a mission. It's a mission for me. It's so much more than just a business. And I'm not sure if it would be a good fit for you or not, but I would absolutely love to partner with you because I just, like I said, I really respect how much you prioritize your health. And I think this might be just perfect for you, especially if you're looking to get more family members on it. We might actually be able to find a way to get your product paid for. If I sent you a quick link to a short video just talking about it a little bit, would you be open to taking a look at it and telling me what you think?
Well, I don't know, Rihanna. Is this like one of those networking things?
Oh, tell me more about what that. You sound like you have a story. You have a story?
Well, yeah, one time my friend told me about this great thing and I paid some money and then I had to I don't know, sell it to other people, and that just really isn't my thing.
Oh my gosh, I so feel what you're talking about. I feel you so much. I actually have felt the same way, to be honest, about how you're feeling. Very, very, just I'm going to be transparent with you about that. But what I have found is that this is actually way different than like one of those things, because I've done one of those things in the past and it did not work out very well at all. So I want to just make sure we put that on the table and just say, I feel where you're coming from. I have felt the same way. And what I found is the company actually lets you do as much or as little as you want for just $50 a year. We actually find a way to get that back to you just so quickly, even on your first order or so. So kind of, does that help you understand a little bit more what it is, what it's not, and would you at least be open just to taking a look at the link?
Oh, well, yeah, I could take a look at the link. I think my biggest thing is there's no minimums. You set that. I mean, that's,
Yes.
yeah.
Literally, there's no minimums. No, you could do as much or as little as you want. And the community, honestly, Tasha, is what I think you will enjoy the most about what we're offering. So, and you'll get a little bit of an idea about how amazing our community is when you watch the video. So if I send it your way and I check back with you on Tuesday around 8 o'clock, will that be good to follow up with you and see what you thought and what questions you might have?
Yeah, when you say short, it's pretty short.
Like 3, yeah.
Okay.
And this, of course, you guys, time out. Quick. This depends on which video we're sending her. So if we're sending her like the one on Freedom Revolution, that one is like 20 minutes. So I would use different verbiage. I wouldn't say short. But if we're using just like the come join us video, which is like 3 minutes long, that one, I could say quick. Okay. All right. So, yeah. So it's like 3 minutes long.
Okay. Oh, yeah. That Tuesday would be great.
Okay. Perfect. All right. So so that is kind of, if you're inviting someone to look at the business. So Tasha, which one did you want to do next? Okay. But remember, make sure anybody has any questions. Anybody have any questions using that verbiage so far? How about how we dealt with the objection? Did that seem pretty easy?
Have you guys all done that feel, felt, found? Are you familiar with that system that she used?
Yeah, I think it's good. I really like it.
Yeah, feel, felt, found.
Yeah, and I don't know if
That'll
you.
come in a lot of a lot of times. That'll come in to play for a lot of things. Whether it's it's too expensive, the product being too expensive, or it's one of those things, or I've been there. I tried that before type of deal. And Eric Worre says in GoPro, like when people kind of start criticizing one of those things, don't be so quick to get defensive, over it or on the offensive about it. Just say, oh my gosh, you sound like you have a story. Let's hear more about that, because they probably do have some kind of bad experience, but you want them to open up about that, because that's what you can basically help squash some of those fears with the facts that we know. Like you're not going to pay a whole bunch of money out. You're not going to have to throw in a whole bunch of money to buy a whole bunch of product, and maybe you earn that money back, maybe you don't. Pretty much everybody who signs up as a rep for Juice Plus, they're going to earn that $50 back. That's a done deal. Like they don't even have to try hard about that. They just have to order their first, a couple of products, and they're going to get that $50 back. So just helping them to open up and feel comfortable with opening up is a good way to help disarm people when they're feeling a little bit uneasy.
Yeah, also because you never really know what that objection is. Like it could be the cost, it could be minimums, or it could be, I don't want a whole ton of product that I have to go peddle. And,
Right.
None of that is Juice Plus. So if you ask them to elaborate on, what the issue is, that helps a lot.
Right. Okay, what was the next one you wanted to do, Tasha?
Okay, I have the one on the next page near the bottom. It starts out, "Hi, Jessica."
Oh, okay.
But I'm going to skip that first part because we weren't talking already. But
Okay.
Okay, so anyway, ring, ring.
Hello.
Hi, Rihanna. How are you doing?
Good. How are you, Tasha?
I am doing quite well. And I know we haven't talked recently, but I just was wondering if I could ask you a favor that would take about 4 minutes of your time this week.
Sure. Go ahead.
I promise. I know we're both really busy, so I promise it won't take more than that. But I'm expanding my business, and I'm looking for people to partner with me that want to create financial freedom. I turned the page before I was ready. You know so many people, and I know a lot of people respect you, and I was wanting to have you take a look at this video to see that maybe you'll have some people that pop into your mind. Okay, sorry, totally lost it. I need to read. This is good for you guys. Read the script, practice the script. Don't go ad lib, because you start going so much longer. I have learned that, but I was morphing a couple of them. So, all right, going back. So I wanted to tell you what I'm looking for in hopes that you might know someone that could benefit from this. So what I'm thinking is, if I sent you a 4-minute video, would you watch it and see if anyone comes to your mind?
Well, I certainly can't make any promises that I can think of anybody who would be good for, but sure, go ahead and send the video.
Oh, awesome. Thanks so much. You know what? I'll get that sent out later today, and then I'll check back with you tomorrow if I don't hear from you sooner. How's that sound?
That's perfect.
Okay. So then we're going to assume she watches the video, and I call her back tomorrow, unless, of course, you were so excited, Rihanna, that you called me, afterwards. But we'll assume that I called you tomorrow.
And let's clarify, which video are you sending?
Oh, let's see. I haven't done any business videos in a while. I've been doing product. What 4-minute videos do we have?
Well, so the one video that's on Come Join Us, one of the Come Join Us videos is somewhere around that 3 to 4 minute.
Yeah, there's one that talks about just the product, and then it goes into I think it has the business at the end, where the lady walks through her house. So does that one ring a bell?
That's the Jumpstart video, right?
Yes, I think so. I don't know. I don't know that it matters on the video for this one, but that does
Okay.
that's a good point. I need to go back and look at some videos so I can pick a new favorite. But I would say you need to choose either that you're interested for yourself, or that you have one friend, or that you have a few friends. That'll determine our outcome. Okay. So, all right. Hey, Rihanna, just checking back in with you to see if you had time to watch that video.
Yeah, I did watch it. It was actually kind of interesting.
What did you like best?
I mean, it just seemed like it's pretty simple to get involved. It doesn't seem like there's very much that's needed. I actually thought about like myself. I know we could use some extra cash around the house. Like we've got summers coming up. We kind of want to take a little family vacation. And if we're going to keep our Juice Plus going anyway, it'd be good to get it at a little bit of a
Oh my gosh, that's
less
exciting.
expensive price. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Well, I was kind of hoping that you would like the video for yourself. But of course, I'd be interested in talking to any friends as well. But, really the next step, I would love for you to meet my friend Kim and hear her success story, because it just means so much more when you meet another person as well. So, let's set up a time when we could all meet on the phone for maybe just 15 minutes.
Really? You want me to meet somebody?
Absolutely. Yeah. On the phone.
Like a three-way call or something?
Well, I suppose you could call it that. Yeah. But Kim's just awesome. You're going to love talking to her. And I think it would give you a better vision of, what's possible. And if you think this would be a good fit for you.
Okay. I guess I can do that.
Super. Well, we'll get that set up. All right, Yamini, you're supposed to be nice to me.
I was nice to you. But I think it's funny because sometimes people don't know. I kind of did that because I like whenever I'm setting up a connection call, one thing just to keep in mind, hey guys who are popping on, I got it on, let me turn it back to speaker for you. One thing that's good, we're setting up that three-way call or that connection call is always remember, validate. As much as you can do to validate the person who you're wanting to connect, like so Kim, validating Kim to your prospect, or validating the prospect to Kim and finding a way to connect them. So Tasha, a good thing would have been for you to be like, oh, hey, Val, mute your line, sweetheart. Thank you. So thing would have been like, I think that you will love connecting with her because you're both super, you're both very health conscious. You both have children in college and you guys will just be able to connect. You'll have a lot to relate to each other with. I know you'll enjoy just getting to connect with somebody who's similar, So
yeah, nice.
So just kind of always remember that and it was good to go to the connection call. Absolutely. Just remember in that process, as much validation as you can of the people that you're trying to connect together. And make the person that your prospect, make them want to talk to this person.
Good. I like that.
Make them feel so excited and so like valued that you're wanting to connect them to this amazing person that That's the magic behind getting those connection calls set up.
Yeah, that's great. Thank you for that.
Absolutely. So I was nice to you, but I was also using it as a training point. I could have been really mean of like, why do you want me to talk to her?
Yeah.
Cause see, that's what I get. So I get people who are like, I don't want to talk to nobody. Who is this person? So that's where I get stuck. And so I usually don't end up doing the connection calls. I'm able to get people to place orders, because they just don't want to talk to anybody else. So I don't know how to get them to talk to anybody else.
Lorraine said me too. And I will tell you, like, I've gotten much better at setting up the connection calls. I've gotten much better. It was something that I was really, Brenda will tell you this because I didn't understand the point of them. And so because I didn't get it, really didn't understand how important they are, you could hear that in my actual tone and my actual words that I would say and my facial expressions and how I type the words out. Like I was apprehensive about connecting people. So it came through 100%. It came through. So now I'm actually able to connect a lot easier because I totally understand the value of the connection calls. Like I have one set up tomorrow with someone who normally would probably be like that, Robin, who would be like, I don't want to talk to nobody. And we're like, oh, trust me, you are going to love talking to her. She has so much knowledge in this, and she's not somebody who's going to waste your time. I trust you. I promise you, I would not have gotten you on the phone with somebody who's going to waste your time. But her story will be very impactful for you. You're going to know at the end of this whether it's something you want to invest in or not. And so it just remembering that it's absolutely and totally, it's not a favor to me, it's a favor to them. Although sometimes in the beginning, if you're growing your business, sometimes we do use that verbiage and be like, hey, it'll be a favor to me just because I'm also still learning, and it would be helpful so I could connect you to my friend Rihanna, because she's been doing this a lot longer, and I would love for you to hear her story, but it would also be helpful for me to learn more about how to accurately share, with people, or effectively share with people. Would you be open to doing that favor for me? So sometimes you can use that verbiage if it is something like, if you are new and you're still learning yourself. And I know I've heard LaShawn use that verbiage quite a bit. And the many times that she's gotten me on the phone. What happened to LaShawn? Oh, there she is. So maybe, hopefully that helps some of you guys who've had trouble with connection calls in the past, because I was definitely one of them. No lie, no joke about that at all. All right, so we have 1 more minute, so that means that we are out of time. And we didn't get to the other ones, but that's okay. Hopefully it was helpful to you guys. But to get us on the peak team call, I'm going to wrap up real fast, but I do want to end with a quote that I found, because we are trying to end with quotes our calls with more often. And the quote is consistent. You guys know my word for the year is consistency. So the quote is, consistent action creates consistent results. Consistent action creates consistent results. And I have seen that in my business 100%. When I am consistent, there definitely is consistent results. Now, everybody's business does this, and sometimes, but I will always get some harvest on the other side of the seeds that I'm planting when it comes to action. So I wanted to leave that with you guys. Thank you, Tasha, for
Thanks, Rihanna, for
being willing to be a guinea pig and do some role playing with us. And let's let you guys, I'm going to stop recording.